Women do not care about what you do for them. They only care about one thing and one thing only. Let me tell you something that might hurt a little bit. You can buy her gifts, pay her bills, take her on expensive dates, even build your whole life around making her happy, and she still don't care the way you think she should. It sounds harsh, right? But it's the truth. Most men don't want to hear. Here's the painful reality. Women don't care about what you do for them, at least not in the way you believe. You can give her the word, and she will still walk away to be with a guy who gives her none of that. And you will still sit there confused, thinking, but I did everything for her. I gave her my all. The reason? Women care about one thing and one thing only. And once you understand what that is, you will keep wasting your energy on actions that don't matter, while another man with half your efforts wins her heart. Stay with me to the end of this video, because by the time we are done, you understand why women behave the way they do and how to finally become the kind of man she truly can let go of. Here's the truth. Women are emotional beings. They live, breathe, and make decisions based on how they feel in the presence of a man. So while you're busy doing things, buying, fixing, giving, providing, she's not tallying up to those actions like a bank account. She's asking herself one unspoken question. How does this man make me feel? If the answer is safe, alive, desired, understood, valued, then you've got her. But if the answer is unseen, bored, drained, or disconnected, nothing you do will ever be enough. So number one, the trap most men fall into. Now let me paint you a picture. Imagine a guy named David. David works hard, he meets a woman he likes, and his instinct kicks in. I need to prove myself to her. So he goes all out, dinners at fancy restaurants, constant texting, fixing every little problem in her life. At first, she enjoys it. Who wouldn't? But over time, something shifts. She starts pulling away. She stops replying as quickly, and one day she says those dreadful words. Understand? Now David is crushed. He thinks, what did I do wrong? I gave her everything. Here's the cold truth. David confused investment with connection. He thought doing more meant she would feel more. But women don't fall for what you give. They fall for how you make them feel while giving it. Secondly, why women don't care about your efforts is you need to understand something about human nature. Not just women, but people in general. When someone gives you something over and over, you eventually normalize it. It becomes expected. It loses its magic. This is why the guy who constantly showers her with gifts eventually stops exciting her. Not because she's ungrateful, but because actions without emotional impact are just background noise. Now think about your favorite song. The first time you heard it, it gave you chills. But after hearing it 100 times, it doesn't move you the same way. Not because the song changed, but because the emotional connection faded. That's exactly how women experience men who focus only on doing. The more unpredictable and transactional your efforts, the less they touch her heart. Now, thirdly, the one thing women care about. The one thing women care about. So if women don't truly care about what you do for them, what do they care about? Here it is. The one thing women care about is how you make them feel about themselves when they are with you. Let me repeat that because it's crucial. It's not about you. It's not about, how she experiences herself. Sorry, it's about how she experiences herself when you are around. If she feels beautiful in your presence, she will crave being around you. If she feels safe and understood, she will trust you deeply. If she feels alive and playful, she will want more of you. But if she feels small, unappreciated, or bored, she will drift away no matter what you've given her. This is why some men with very little money or status still have women completely hooked. They've tapped into emotional influence, not just external effort. Now, the fourth thing is the emotional mirror effect. Here's a powerful concept most men don't know. You are a mirror to her emotions. Whatever energy you bring, she will reflect back to you. If you show up needy, desperate, always seeking validation, she will start to feel uneasy. If you show up confident, centered, and playful, she will feel drawn to that energy. Your job isn't to impress her. Your job is to create a space where she can feel her best self. If a woman feels like the most radiant version of herself around you. She will naturally want to keep you close because she's not addicted to you. She's addicted to how she feels when you're around. Number 5, why doing more often backfires. Here's the irony. The more you try to prove yourself through actions, the more likely you're to lose her respect. Why? Because overgiving often comes from, a place of fear. Fear of losing her, fear of not being enough, fear of rejection. When she senses that fear, she doesn't feel safe. And when she doesn't feel safe, she pulls away, even if you've given her everything. This is why some men bend over backward for a woman, while she chases a guy who barely lifts a finger. It's not that she loves struggle. It's not that the second guy makes her feel something the first guy doesn't. Emotional polarity. Number 6, the power of presence over performance. Here's what most men don't realize. You don't have to do more. You have to be more. Presence is infinitely more powerful than performance. When you're fully present with her, listening deeply, making her feel truly seen, fully engaged in the moment, she feels valued on a soul level. Not expensive gifts can replace that. Think about it. If you've ever been with someone who was physically there but mentally checked out, you know how empty that feels, right? Women are incredibly sensitive to this. So stop obsessing over what you can give. Start focusing on how you show up energetically. 7, practical ways. I'm going to tell you practical ways to trigger deep emotional connection. Now let's get practical. Here is how you can shift from doing to connecting. First, listen without fixing. Most men listen only to respond or to solve problems. Instead, just listen to understand. Let her feel that her thoughts and emotions are safe with you. Secondly, compliment the unseen. Don't just say you look good. Say something like, I love how passionate you get when you talk about your goals. Notice the parts of her that others overlook. Thirdly, be playful. Laughter creates bonding. Tease her, be spontaneous, make moments light and joyful. A woman will always crave the man who makes her laugh effortlessly. Number 4, maintain your own identity. Ironically, a woman feels more drawn to a man who doesn't revolve entirely around her. Pursue your goals. Have your own passions. When she sees you're thriving independently, she will value your presence even more. Now, the next thing you want to, the secret to long-term desire. Here's the ultimate secret. Attraction isn't built on what you give her. It's built on the emotional experience you create consistently. The men who win long-term aren't the richest, the handsomest, or they are not even the most giving. They are the men who know how to continually awaken her emotions, excitement, curiosity, love, desire. When you become that man, she will never want to leave because it's not about what you do, it's about who you are when she's with you. Now I'm going to drop this final words. If you take one thing from this entire video, let it be this. Stop trying to buy her love with effort alone. Stop exhausting yourself trying to earn worthiness. Women don't want a perfect man who does everything right. They want a man who makes them feel deeply alive. The guy she will live for might not, have behalf of what you give to her. You understand? Just be the man who is there for her, who is present for her. So the next time you find yourself thinking, I have done everything for her, why isn't she staying? Just pause and ask yourself this. How does she feel when she's with me? Because at the end of the day, that's all that matters. Actions fade, gifts get old, but feelings, they linger, they create bonds that last a lifetime. Now, if you found this video helpful and eye-opening, I would like you to, leave a comment below. What was your biggest realization you had today? And if you're ready to truly understand women and build powerful connections, I would like you to subscribe now, turn on the notification bell so you get notified whenever there is a new video. And for those who have subscribed, I want to say a very big thank you to all of you. You're the real deal, and I really appreciate it. So see you in the next one.